Here we go, everybody. Our next semifinals game, the last qualified player will be decided in this match, and then we'll have our full redemption bracket filled out. JEFFBOLADAO versus Badowney. This is round one. Guys, take it away.
And here we go. There's that pre-ban. Wow, we're going to see an Eleanor pre-ban here in SWC. And it's going to be Ragdoll, to no surprise, getting a pre-ban by JEFFBOLADAO.
Badowney is slapping his heart and pointing at Regeki saying, hey, I got you, bro. I know. I'll pre-ban to Eleanor.
Oh, man. So there's that Oliver first pick there for Badowney. And JEFFBOLADAO is going to be taking the Saga and Hagang as well.
Yes, now Badowney could reach into his bag and pick the Gianna, or he could just run his Gapsu Ragdoll and set up the Gapsu, yes.
Yep, so there's that Juno. There's that Gapsu again. It's so funny to just like keep forcing out the Gapsu, but hey, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, I guess. So Gapsu makes it into another draft here. JEFFBOLADAO looking to respond, and he's going to be hovering a Masha, which is phenomenal to help get rid of Junos.
Actually, Juno and Gapsu is a lot better into Cigar and Hagang than Gianna is. It's just Gianna is such a strong unit. I'm also used to playing the ladder where people are trying to take the Gianna from the other person as well.
So here is the Chow being showcased by JEFFBOLADAO. So we've got some pretty good damage, some great bruisers here for Jeff, and let's see what Badowney's going to do about the rest of his draft here. We've got Juno, we've got Gapsu. Well, what else are we going to be addressing this draft?
So JEFFBOLADAO is not shy of playing bruiser style against Badowney. Now, Badowney is probably used to playing against a lot of these bruisers. Decides to pivot into more of control and armor break team into Jeff's bruiser.
Ooh, so there's the Julianne, and there's the Nephthys. That's very, very dangerous. Nephthys super consistent at landing defense breaks, and that's all Julianne would love to see is defense breaks on the other side of the field, because defense breaks mean units could be dropping like flies here from Julianne.
Yeah, Badowney did a really great job writing this story to protect the Nephthys, because he has Oliver to push back the attack bar for Veramos. And also, if you ban the Oliver, he has Julianne to deal damage after the Nephthys. So great draft by Badowney.
This is a super interesting last pick here, the Helena. Helena is able to, provide defense breaks and cycle a bunch of times. You know what? Badowney doesn't even want to see it. I was like, this could work and may not work, but you know what? Badowney wants no part of it. So Helena's going to catch that ban. 33 speed lead coming up for Badowney. We have our very first match in the semifinals, looking to claim their spot here in Vegas. Badowney versus JEFFBOLADAO.
Hey, Stoic, I have a question. Does Helena gain Drain Life or gains HP from hits?
I believe that's only if you put it on a vampire set, which it can.
Okay.
Yeah, so a little bit of damage coming towards... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that Gapsu might be able to counter Helena, but Helena got banned anyway, so...
Oh, potentially. Yeah, that might have been the story right there. Let's see what the second skill is going to do, because there's some units here taking a lot of damage right now. Obviously, we're not going to see a light vampire drop just yet here, so more damage coming out. We have the nice slow landing on top of the Oliver.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Julian didn't dismount the Masha. Now he has to put more hits into.
Yeah, and that's really tough to invest more time into a unit that you thought you were going to be dismounting here. So there's the defense break, does land on top of the Oliver, but there's that dismount that Badowney was hoping for. And there's that additional turn ready to shut down Masha. So that is a really, really rough there for JEFFBOLADAO, but we have Oliver. It looks like we're almost trading units. We're not trading units anymore, so we're going to be soaking up a little bit of attack bar, and Gaps is going to be there to heal up that Oliver just a little bit more.
That was the ideal proc from Badowney. It's skill 1 to deal just a little bit of damage to the Masha, and skill 2 to finish off the Masha.
Yeah, and keeping that Oliver alive just a little bit longer, very, very helpful. So the Revoke's going to be landing out here. He wants to make sure Jeff can control this Oliver, and he's able to do that just a little bit. But Gapsu is going to be very problematic here for JEFFBOLADAO.
Right now, Badowney's just trying to buy some time for his Julian to get some more skill 2s off.
Gonna get some glancing. Any despair stuns? No despair stuns. The only thing glanced is the Gapsu right now. I'm sure Gapsu doesn't care too much about that, but there you have it. Badowney with a round 1 victory over JEFFBOLADAO.
Yes, great drafting by Badowney. Also, he got some crucial procs, but his units were all a little bit slower and non-violent, so very understandable by Badowney. Good drafting overall.
There's your pre-bans from last time. We have Ragdoll available to draft, and that horse is back in the pool.
Yeah, JEFFBOLADAO might be signaling to ban the Julian, of course, and Badowney banning the Hagang, knowing that he has Gianna in his back pocket. Now he could pick Gianna at will.
Who the first pick is going to be for JEFFBOLADAO? Does he choose to potentially take an Oliver away from his opponent there? But it is going to be Saga. So drafts that Saga in a very quick Oliver Gianna from Badowney.
Yeah, right in Badowney's bag, going with the Gianna and pre-banning the Hagang, really telegraphed by Badowney.
There's that Vanessa being hovered right now by Jeff. We're going to see a Josephine as a response to this Gianna.
Yes, now Badowney's actually trying to threat first turn with the double speed lead and also the Gianna.
Oof, man, Gapsu's coming back for Badowney. That's so interesting to see such priority in trying to get this unit into most of your drafts here. So Gapsu comes right back into the draft for Badowney. Let's see what JEFFBOLADAO is going to do to wrap up his draft here, because it's Fire Monkey King and the Wind Pure Vanilla. Holy, are we looking at a Gapsu ban?
Yeah, this is how JEFFBOLADAO drafts Bruiser so well. Interesting to note that Gapsu counters Eleanor pretty well with the AoE heal.
See what's going to happen here. So last pick from Badowney. It's got to be a pretty good pick there when I feel like your Gapsu's probably not going to make it through into the match.
Yeah, I'm not sure even if Gapsu will make it through, but we'll see. Great Tessarion pick. Tessarion is probably going to be a force ban. And if I'm him, Juno is kind of scary. Vanilla Cookie is kind of scary. And all the bruisers look kind of scary for JEFFBOLADAO.
Yeah, I do think that Tessarion is very good right now. I don't put enough respect on that unit's name here, but let's keep in mind there's no immunity on the other side of the field for Badowney, so I guess trying to kill this or control this Tessarion is not too bad, but Tessarion is going to catch a ban here. Josephine's going to be banned out as well. 33 lead for both players here, guys. We're getting into round number 2 with Badowney and JEFFBOLADAO.
Yeah, great bans from both sides, but now he's going to take the full turn from Gianna. Note that Gianna is really fast. Laid down that AoE stun. Resisted by the Vanessa, but...
Looking for the Lionel defense break there. It's a Despair Vanessa. I feel like we knew it was a Despair Vanessa.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep my mind on that, but the Despair does land and the defense break on top of that. Gianna, we've got a HUD coming out there potentially to protect his Gianna from taking any more damage from that defense break, and there you have it. Big third skills coming up, boosting up his team, getting the slows almost on everybody except that Wind Pure Vanilla.
Yeah, now Badowney is going to have to be very careful with his turns and how he spreads out the damage, because one cleanse from the bomb on the lowest health unit is probably going to lose Badowney the game. So now Badowney have to figure out who he's going to attack and how he's going to attack.
Looking for a little stun, dealing a pretty good amount of damage from those first skills onto that Wind Pure Vanilla, but there's that attack bar reduction. I do believe this is a unit that you sometimes put on triple revenge. I haven't seen a revenge yet from the Wind Pure Vanilla.
Yeah, there's some triple revenge, there's some on violent revenge, so we'll see.
See what happens here, because we do get that brand on top of our Vanessa, so Vanessa might be a unit of focus right now. Little first skill from Gianna into the Vanessa, handles it pretty well. Defense break does land on top of the Oliver. We are still looking to get rid of this Vanessa. We get a nice violent proc from JEFFBOLADAO. He's looking to try and provoke this Oliver, stop this from pushing any more attack bar on his team.
What a great play by Badowney, not dropping the bomb, keeping the hug on the Gianna, saving the Gianna for one turn of death. Great play by Badowney, being patient with his bomb and his second skill.
Yeah, super important when you look at these matches that are definitely going to take a long time. Bruiser versus Bruiser, and they're really taking their time and have to make the correct decisions here, because we know it's going to be a long one.
Yeah, that would have been a dead Gianna. It was great that he didn't put down a bomb too.
Ooh, there's that third skill come out. How many units Despair stunned? Only one. Only Scar caught the Despair stun. Everybody got slowed except the Wind Pure Vanilla once again.
Oliver is doing such a great job holding back the Wind Vanilla Cookie.
It is. Any opportunity the Wind Vanilla is trying to heal up the team so Jeff can get more sustain out there. Oliver's right there to shut things down all over again. Bomb is not going to be landing on the Fire Monkey King. We are going to watch that Vanessa drop, and a wonderful stun from Chandra onto the Wind Vanilla.
Also noted that this Gianna doesn't crit on first skill, meaning that it's a very tanky Gianna. Of course, Badowney is going to choose to opt with a tanky Gianna, watching his playstyle being Gapsu Ragdoll, a more turn 2 focused type of gameplay.
Yeah, Gapsu's super clutch right now. You saw that defense break land on Oliver, and Gapsu's like, nope. Even heals him up just a little bit as well. And I don't know what Jeff can do here, because right now he's looking a little low on this Wind Pure Vanilla, looking low on the cigar right now, and he needs to see like some sort of turns to turn this around for him.
Yeah, I mean, the Wind Pure Vanilla Cookie is such a strong unit, but when you have Oliver on the other end, keep pushing attack bar back, it's really hard for the Wind Pure Vanilla Cookie to get online.
Yep, Gianna, attempt number 2 to land a bomb on the Fire Monkey King does land it this time. Third skill comes out, strips the shields, and then stuns everybody up here. When a Fire Monkey King finally able to get rid of that Oliver, there's that hug coming back on Gianna, so we're going to see that third skill happening, looking to slow everybody down here. Still not able to get a slow on this Wind Pure Vanilla, but second skill is not going to matter too much, because that's enough damage for Badowney to get rid of that Wind Pure Vanilla finally.
Yeah, you know, the next turn, pre-ban's going to go out to Gianna. Also, like, I want to commemorate Badowney on how he picks who to bomb, because he doesn't want the bomb to be cleansed by the Angela.
Exactly that. Well done. It was great insight there from Badowney, able to really navigate through his opponent Jeff in round number 2 there. But here we go, guys. We're getting into round number 3. Badowney is at match point. We have a potential 3-0 up against JEFFBOLADAO, but JEFFBOLADAO, we know he can do it. He's going to keep himself alive here. He's going to try his best to do so. We have that Julianne and we have that Hey Gang. They are available to draft here with new pre-bans getting locked in now.
Gianna. Oh. We know that Eleanor is getting banned. I was surprised he banned the Ragdoll over to Gianna. Let's see what JEFFBOLADAO is going to do against the Gianna. I'm sure he's probably going to slam down a Hey Gang early to deal with the Gianna. Let's see if JEFFBOLADAO goes with the Cigar Hey Gang combination.
Yeah, that's what he was drafting before as well. So there's that Oliver being drafted by Badowney. There it is. Hey Gang and Cigar being drafted by JEFFBOLADAO. Let's see what Badowney's going to do. It's Gapsu Juno, man. It's so funny that he's still rocking that same consistency. And so is Jeff, to be honest. We're getting a repeat of that same draft, the Masha, the Juno coming out. Look how quick they're even drafting right now. Nephthys,
this is
Julian.
just a run back from game 1. This is just the same run back.
Well, this is where I kind of want Jeff to slow it down. I really want him to think about this last pick, because do you run it back? Does it work out for both guys again? Is it just like someone got luckier more than the other?
Well, whatever he picks is going to get banned. Last time he picked a Helena and got banned. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. So you can still potentially just go with the Helena, and then, you know, it'll just get banned out here again. Ooh. Again, it may not matter, so the Vertigo might just take the ban out here anyways, and I feel like it was Julianne that got banned out last time by Jeff, so let's see if he chooses to ban these units, the same units out this time. The last pick by Jeff and the Julianne on Badowney's side.
So Helena does gain attack bar from Eternal Flame passive. I just saw, just letting you know. But this time he does up with the vertical, which is going to get banned.
And it was the heal, I think, that was in question last time if Helena healed with her skill.
Yeah, it does. I just saw it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So there's the bans. It is both vampires catching bans here. 33 speed lead for Badowney and a water attack lead for JEFFBOLADAO.
JEFFBOLADAO just wants to etch his name as the Unicorn God if he does take a win with Helena.
See what happens. This is a very fast Gapsu taking turn 1 here. Looking to strip, and looks like all the damage is going directly into this Chow.
Well, the damage can only go into Chow, right? This is the only thing not on Will.
Yep, very true. Let's see what happens here. Is he able to drop that Chow? Chow does barely stay alive here. And it looks like Jeff's just trying to go for, I'd say it's a little bit of a desperation move. He wants to try and stun up anything he can. It doesn't matter if, you know, negative effects landing on top of this Juno here. But there's the provokes landing across the board, but not on top of this Nephthys.
That Juno is going to laugh because of speed buff.
And that is going to be enough to drop that Chow. Already, Jeff on the back foot right now. He's missing a unit, and that's a very impactful unit that I think he needed left on the field.
Juno's such a broken unit. Every time you debuff her, she gets 2-turn speed buff. 2 turn, not 1 turn. Oh my god, that unit is so impressive. Does so much damage.
Oliver's able to get the reset as well. A little bit more damage coming towards this Masha. This Masha is looking at getting dismounted already.
Quick little note, not that it's a big deal, but great job that he didn't strip because JEFFBOLADAO has a Hey Gang on his field. Not that it mattered because you probably shouldn't strip anyway because skill 1 does more.
Yeah, I think he's just looking to really get that dismount there. And he did it, man. I don't know if Jeff has what it takes right now to finish off this match. Maybe some violent procs out of this Masha. No violent procs is going to be happening right there. I do think Masha is going to be dropping here. Can drop to almost anything because Oliver is going to be ready there to push back all the attack bar here.
Yeah, it seems like JEFFBOLADAO just didn't have answers for Oliver, although he did draft really well and he did take some bruisers, but unfortunately some resistance weren't able to land and he didn't get the armor break on.
Badowney is our second qualified player for the America's Cup from day 2